Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Welcome on in, Michael. How you doing? And Soto Redeemed the First. Welcome on in. How are you two doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a good one. I fixed my stick drift on my right joystick last night. So, things will be better now. In fact, I can actually reach down here now. Glad you're doing well, Soto. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I do enjoy how when you put in this mode, she gets clear and everything behind her gets fuzzy. Let's see. I can now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move you back down there. Let's go ahead and I guess put you up here. Fire piercing. Enhance with coils. Any tier 2 coil. Well, what about that? No? Okay. Let's see. Agility damage. There we go. Probably should do something similar for the other one. Last night. Yeah. What about last night? Okay. Let's see. Yes, we are going to go to Gemini today. So, let's talk to everyone real quick. One last chat before we head over there. So, there's going to be a bit of some story going on here, or at least, yeah. Last chats before we head over there.
All kinds of messages back in the day.
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap HEPHAESTUS.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
Yep.
You look tired?
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errant. Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time. You've
Yeah,
been
swing
looking
my
at any
hammer
interesting
around.
data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
Yep. Don't you know it?
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I love his description of that. It's like when how everything ends up with a spark and a boom.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I asked if it'd be interested in playing a game of Strike. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
She also had a lot of practice with the old version.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Borrow.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. This mission isn't gonna be easy. Hope you haven't been slacking off on your training.
And risk Zoe coming after me?
Yeah.
I value my life. At least you found the Omega clearance. That should help.
Wish that was the only thing I found. I knew finding Thebes would lead me to Ted Faro, but I never imagined he'd end up like he did.
How bad was it?
Bad.
He destroyed the world and crawled
Yeah,
into
that
a
clip
hole
she had
after
me made, she
killing
watched
those
it
who
over and
saved
over
it.
and over
If
again.
you ask me, he deserved whatever he got.
That he did. I hope
He
Zoe's
jumped up
not
to number
upset
2
I'm distracting
on the
you
most
from your
played
training.
because of it.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To
You
see
see
a
Alva
machine as
back there.
just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my
Yeah, it's
face?
a shame that they
What
don't
if an
show her back
apology is
there.
not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
I guess you can say that she went off to do something else for a minute.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
You're the one that followed me out here.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them.
Yep. Zeniths are one heck of a group.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I
Right.
should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Yee.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
So you can see
Have you
Varl
met our
stays
new
there
playing guest yet?
studying.
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba.
Yep.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, hold on a moment. There we go.
I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
Yeah, the Tanakh have or live in a museum. Well, specifically, anyone at the shoot at the Cooler Route.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations.
I love that.
They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get HEPHAESTUS back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Yup.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I haven't talked to him in a while. If it's talking about that.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
That bad, huh?
why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
I think they actually get along quite nicely.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay, tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise. I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after HEPHAESTUS soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
Alright, hold these.
We just need to find the right strategy. Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strike.
His people invented the game. What did you expect?
Katalo can't
What we
win
got in
everything.
here?
Try to be optimistic.
And all the
Aloy!
Right to work,
I
I see.
really like her.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great.
No, not great at all. Should make sure I'm actually getting these photos. Yes. Very good. Very good.
And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have.
This one might be a better choice for a thumbnail.
What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the Overseers would actually let us study.
Right.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to
Also
ignore
to spy,
any truth
or
laid
to, you know,
before me.
or to send
Maybe it'll help the Quen
you know,
find their way back
information
to the path
back.
of truth.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are.
Yep. Amazing how an upbringing could change, you know, somebody.
I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the Overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the Overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Farrow, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Farrow, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Farrow spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city, perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Yeah. He killed himself, essentially.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Yeah.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone.
Remember that?
Not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
Yeah, previously she mentioned that her sister had was like nothing but bone. It's like typically they're not supposed to see their family unless they get permission and then escorted. So the only reason why she was able to confirm that was because just before they went on this expedition, she was actually able to see her family just briefly before leaving. Anyway, we are done talking to you.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Yep. Where were you? Alright, you were to the left, weren't you? Yes. Keep going right from the Quinn to Catalo.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini. There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Yep, let's do it.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more... color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
You ever thought about training with something that's not trying to kill you? That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekara would have it so as well.
Yep.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris. And pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
Yep, sharing is caring.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? To take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I'm not as familiar with old-world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Yep.
I have to go now.
We'll probably do that
Not
after
let me keep you.
after Gemini, but
I'll call
don't
you
know if
when
I'll
I'm
get to
near
it
the
today
flag.
or next
We'll get
week.
what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Yeah, there's a couple things we need to work on. One is thing for her. Okay. Where's thing? There we go. Just want to double check on some things in here. I don't recall the last time I came in here to. Yes. Ooh, just enough to make that. And then Thunder Jaws, Slaughter Spine, Fireclaw, and Dreadwing. So got some more work on that I need to do.
Says here it had bubbles in it.
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything.
Whee! Does Beta have anything to say? No. Won't have anything to say until after the meeting. Let's do it. Do it. Yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah, I did get one more, at least one more drone. Jeez. It keeps flashing on me. It's like, no,
There we
just
go.
stay steady.
More data for the dome.
Alright. Halfway there.
Good choice.
Snowy mountain area. I do love this room. Anyway.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
A
Well,
lot
it
less
looks
than
like
35
we're gonna need
hours.
Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
As long as Aaron doesn't
Okay.
accidentally shoot himself in the face. It's a beacon, not a gun. Beta.
Anybody seen one of my machines?
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
Yeah, that would be bad. So, do you guys have a choice of what I should do? I've already gone through all three of them. In fact, some gameplays I go through all one or the other. Some I've just gone with whatever I felt like. So if there's one of these choices you want to see, let me know. Find your courage. All right.
The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage.
That's easy for you to say.
You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta.
Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Photo mode.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would.
Don't you think I've thought about that?
I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Dink. Well, Aloy, what do you have?
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him.
Doo-doo-doo.
Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win.
Don't know why they have that hologram though.
You don't have to go on the mission.
That hologram is with
We'll
her
find
as an
another way.
infant on his back. Or at least it looks like that way. And
I'll
she
go.
can't record that on her focus because she didn't have it until she
Right.
was like 8 years old, I think.
I'll only be safe
Or
from
roughly
that when we
around
succeed.
8. Not when she was an infant.
But you have to promise me one
But he
thing.
might have been carrying something else in
Yes.
there other than
course.
baby Aloy,
If it
so...
goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Okay. Probably have one brief chat with everyone first before heading out.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Yep.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A very angry.
Very angry
That's
blacksmith.
like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Anyway,
Hey, I thought I'd check in before leaving for Gemini.
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded intense. Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and I fought.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths. So, no more reading.
It wasn't that bad. Not really. Besides, going through all that data helped me realize something. You know, the soldiers, the ones that fought the Pharaoh machines so Gaia could be built, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. Not with all the weapons in the world. I think most of them realized that, whether anyone said it or not. They still did it, though. They bought time for all the eggheads working to save the future. Our future. As long as I can do that for you, I'll consider myself a success.
Thank you, Erend. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, okay, enough. I'm gonna get emotional.
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand the smell of it. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what taking a break means. And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that victory party in Meridian.
What about Catalo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat.
I think. We had a pretty good chat, I think.
I should go.
That same here. I got a date with a cauldron to prepare for.
Aloy, everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a, lively conversation.
We just had a lot to talk about.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for, wasn't it?
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. Any last findings you want to share before leaving?
Not really. Though I've reached a decision.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together, I want to return to the Nora. Spread what I've learned.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you, Varl. What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone seem to you?
Anxious, but ready. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse generator. And I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques, just in case.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
I hope firing off those pulse generators will be enough to distract the Zeniths.
It'll work. It has to.
Always optimistic, huh?
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to have when dealing with you.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I'm glad you're coming with me, Varl.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there somewhere?
No more running.
Boop, boop.
Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. You good with the plan?
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a talk.
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them, as the Utaru say.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids. But the more of your data I go through, every voice I hear, every word I read from our ancient past, it makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail, it was all for naught.
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there, you sounded like Varl.
I don't know what you're talking about. I should go.
As soon as you intend to leave for Gemini,
You'll hear about it. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones Gaia and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Okay.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
If you need anything before heading out to the cauldrons.
You have nothing to worry about. Gaia's explained your plan in detail, as expected from such an efficient AI. I've even received some very, succinct combat advice from Kotalo. You know, in case the Zeniths show up.
What kind of advice?
He, told me to run.
For now.
Hold me run.
We'll even the odds soon enough. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the Old Ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the Old Ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Yar.
I should go.
That will be done later.
Make sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Okay. And Kotalo.
Aloy, are you well?
Had a bit of an issue with Beta. It's better now, though.
Ah, I'm not surprised.
Really? Why not?
I once knew a warrior who discovered he had a brother late in life. It was deeply uncomfortable for him.
Did he ever get over it?
In time. But not before the two siblings nearly killed each other in a single combat challenge.
Ah. Well, at least I avoided that.
Yep. At least we avoided that, eh?
Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best.
All right.
I should go get ready.
I await your orders.
Think we're about ready to go. All right, let's do this. To Gemini.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. I guess you heard what happened.
Yeah, let's do this
Yes.
thing.
I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we
Yes.
can continue our conversation, if you like.
Nope, we're good on the conversation.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
Oh yeah. Good thing the machine follows them without needing somebody on its back carrying Gaia.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too.
Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Caging the
Elizabeth
beast.
Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Applying countermeasures.
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go. Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Therefore, I'll stay here. Protect Beta.
They're on. Got it.
Be careful.
Help if I don't get stuck.
Keep her those weak spots. Stay back. Get back. Over here, you!
Ah!
Aloy, need a hand over here.
Ow.
Drawing away from Beta. Stay back. Get back. Keep on me.
I don't have any electricity.
Over here, you!
Each time I try to pick it up, he's attacking me. There we go.
It's all done for now. You two
Woo.
okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Yeah.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Do it. Alright.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Do do do. Do do
I can
do.
get it from my stash later.
Do 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 do. Oh. Come on. Grab it. Thank you. Alright. Climb away, Missy. This is a series of events I need to do here.
Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. You don't, Hephaestus!
Dang it. I tried to hit jump. I failed. I failed to hit jump. I did hit jump, but not until after I walked off the edge. So, dang it. Alright. You want me to jump down there?
Patched into your focus feet. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. It's some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
Oh yeah.
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
Do do.
I gotta find where Hephaestus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
Yep.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
Power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Almost reminds me of a what do you call it? Alien. The way it, that top part has that dome.
Just a little longer.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? She goes to land on it as though she was gonna do it, and then she's like, nope, I changed my mind. That's not the first time that's happened to me. Okay, let's go ahead and craft at least one of those. There you are. So where's the other one at? Dang it. Just aiming for that is what I was aiming for. Oh, and I was not aiming for that. Whatever. Not want to blow that up. What I wanted to do was hit the other wing, so I can collect that. Okay. Oh, before I do that, I want to do this. Followed by this. Put another one over here. Max traps. I have no idea if that second one is gonna be effective at all, but we'll find out. Intruder alert.
Oh, great. More machines on the way.
Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Yes, I got one of them. Yoink. Now you.
Materials well 403.
All right. There we go. Don't want you firing those things off at me, please and thank you. Over here, sir. Aha. we go.
I tapped into the core's network hub.
Nice that I was able to blow one of these guys up
You should be able to override it now.
without even needing,
Nice.
he happened to walk into my
Thanks.
double trap setup. That was nice. That's go. And I don't think I got hit at all. That's nice. Love it when I can do that. Go through without getting hit. Okay, okay. Override the uplink. Next.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Do I have... I do. I'm like, do I have more... Increase my trap limit. Donka. Cast expert. Duration max out. You know what? Let's do smoke bomb heal. I don't use those enough. And elemental fury. Trap specialist. Trap mines. Spend 3 of those. I'll have to see about getting this next time. Okay. All right.
Well, I better not get comfortable. Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the
Hey, the
bypass.
Ginger, how you doing?
Something to hold
Welcome
the
on
circuit
in.
module
How are you doing
together.
today?
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
How's Perth doing as well?
Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
To drive Hephaestus.
Pink.
Got it.
Dang it. Trying to go for the eyeball. I think you missed, fella. You are being difficult. Thank you. You're good in the airport waiting for somebody. Yeah, right. Pink. I can understand that. Hopefully, you don't have much longer to wait. You don't have to hold it for too long. Shoot. Let's put out... Nope. Right, that's the shield. I don't use the shield very often. Might move to short term though. Yeah. I can understand that.
Activating countermeasures. X. Get 9. Autonomous defenses deployed.
Oh, here we go again.
This doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Dude. It's supposed to be much easier to hit than that. Dang it. Come on, you want to try to charge me again? Come on. Or if you just want to walk into it, go for it. There we go. Oh, you ran that over. Oh well. Tail. Thank you. And usually 2 strikes will knock a machine down, giving me the opportunity to do that.
Node access restored. Now you can
Anything else?
Work?
Yes. The tail. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Let's grab a couple things here. Override. Grab the rest of the stuff. And we'll move on to the next area.
Okay.
Doobie-doo.
Festus is running out of places to hide.
Yes, he is.
Emily? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Festus was present. It must have finished it.
Right.
Powerful.
I dislike this thing that I'm about to face.
I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, baby. Just stay where you are, okay? Handle your machines later.
Okay. Here we go.
Be safe.
Alright.
Things on its legs have looked. I think it's charging up. There, that did something.
I've only been recently been able to actually do that. Get rid of the stop the charge. Anyway, Frost. I need you to cool down, please. Trying to frost you, sir. Oh well, he's gonna get this charge off. really wish I could have stopped it from doing this. But is what it is. I'm having trouble putting down traps. Ow. I could have set down traps if you had done the thing, lady. Why are you having trouble? You're not supposed to... Oh. Of course he's gonna put his tail right in the way. Tried to dodge that. Oh shoot. No. Alright, those traps are being stupid. Covered him in acid. What did I hit that caused acid? I don't know, but
You did it!
I got him.
There should be one more note to override.
Good.
Yep, it's right over
Stand
here.
by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Anything else? A few things around here. Alright. Copy that, Jinja. Thanks for dropping in.
No more hiding, Hephaestus.
Safe drive. And yeah, hopefully it goes well over there for you.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Yes.
Because of you, Beta.
Start the merge.
I'm glad you
I
came.
really hate fighting that thing.
And you.
Though recently I've actually gotten better at it.
Couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you,
Yeah, that particular thing that he does is very painful for me with this gear, because I actually have a -40 to defense against the plasma that he shoots out. Eventually, if I ever max out my armor, it can at least only be a -5. And then if I put on... Not that I can put them in right now, but when I can... Let's see. I can at least show the weave. Put these weaves on, it'll actually increase my defenses all around. Or if I put something specifically for plasma, I wouldn't be so hurt so much from those things. I'm just glad I was able to avoid most of the hits from it with plasma. Woo! Because that plasma can hurt me real bad. Alright, ready to do this, Beta? Carl?
Aloy, the bypass is done.
Yep.
The core
Let's
is
do it.
stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Cutscene.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Let's do it.
Aloy, look.
Yeah. New override, people. Incomplete, but a new override. What?
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Ow. I thought you were supposed to be dead.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at
Clonk. You dropped something big and heavy on his head.
it. Ooh. Get behind me. Come on, quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Ow.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her.
Flashbang. A little bit more story coming up.
Beta. Farrell. Where am I?
Right.
You're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Breakfast? Okay. There's some knowledge here. Oh. Let's see. Go ahead and grab you. And, yeah.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like.
Yeah, there's some paintings here.
To hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
I'm gonna skip the
Don't
paintings.
be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art. Or the insight we might gain.
Optional. Examine the art. Basically, you know, she just goes into the history of each art piece.
Done so soon?
Yes.
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment.
If you say so.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on HEPHAESTUS, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
Wonder where you got all the food from.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better.
Didn't take long
Now,
for her to pour that.
You must
Like,
recover
chink.
Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regalla and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Yeah, you say that. So, about my focus.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Faro's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
How do you
Nope.
know about Silence's plan?
That's not what I wanted to do.
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regalla.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regalla to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including HEPHAESTUS.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Regalla's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
Right.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging HEPHAESTUS with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
Just about done with the conversation.
You shared with Beta. None of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
You should have left a way for her to get back into it, maybe?
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life, not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Aloy whispers.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regalla and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Me and my sister.
We'll be
Essentially
Sylens' only
twins.
option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tanakh. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Yeah. Big surprise.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Sylens to the table.
Not if.
When. Not if. When.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It
Raj.
might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Y'all. Alright, first things first. There's some things around here I want to go ahead and grab. One of which is
I'll make this easy.
right in here. Think.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Good to know.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regalla's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
I think I pretty much grabbed everything in here I wanted. Where was that? But might as well grab this too. Theater room. Oh yeah. And then, yeah, I already grabbed you. I grabbed you while I was in that room over there. Alright, let's get out of here. Just sneaking around here. Haha. Anyway, Tilda's mansion. Back to the campfire on the other side. We are gonna do
I thought I felt
something
this notion.
fun. But we got a quick cutscene here first.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
All right, so what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that.
Something like that. Aloy.
So,
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regalla.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to
We
the
do
Zeniths.
need work on upgrades.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit.
I have
like
some
to have a
weapons
word in
that,
private.
and my armor needs to get all upgraded.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Yep. She's over there. Bum bum bum. So
Over here, Aloy.
sorry, I didn't let you finish what you were saying. Well, she did finish what she was saying.
We would come out here
Just cut off at the
to
end
tend to
there.
the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Zone and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can.
Yep, I will try to do that.
I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Yep.
Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
I don't think anyone's gonna forget this entrance.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
Do. No cost. Okay.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing.
Yep. But first, let me just double check. Yep. Before we do the final battle, we're gonna work on getting the upgrades, but the final battle isn't gonna be for
there are some roosting at the
while
top of the
yet.
mountain.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space lights down.
Okay, got a lot more stuff. All right, we need to head out. Did a lot of talking today, so I'll do the more talking next time. We're in a later at some point in time. Not today though. Today.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to
We need
override.
to go up.
Better head up the mountain.
Come on, I want that die. Thank you.
Doesn't make a good die.
Azure Bloom. Doopy doopy doo. Bit high, but what you gonna do?
Good.
Okay.
There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
Yeah, in my New Game Plus, I can pretty much run all the way up to like here and slide the rest of the way to the Sunwing to override it. It's like I don't need to sneak, I just need to run up to him and slide at the end. Bing! 10 types of machines overridden. Alright, everyone ready for this?
This is it. I'm in the air.
Hilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Guess I will go ahead and do this. Might as well. I've got the time. You can either go one way or the other way. If I don't turn any direction, I'm basically just spinning or spin straight. Whoosh.
Know how to land this thing.
Yep. Here we go. Override. My favorite mount, by the way.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the tall.
All tall necks overridden.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
You ready for this? Oh yeah.
Whoa! Whee! Get used to that.
There's a Horus right up there. Various Horuses in the game. There's one down here. There's one here. I'm heading to. There's another back here. Bum, bum, bum. There's also another one over by the Quinn. Way over here. Way over here. Anyway, skills. Shoot. Let's go ahead and max this out. Think. Number of traps deployed when I use this Valor Surge, 10. Explosive damage per trap, 450. Anyway, skill point spent. Right. If I have time, there's an Easter egg I'm gonna get gathered together. Hopefully I have enough time. Oh yeah, I should have enough time. As long as I don't mess up too much here, coming up.
Regalla's rebels. Reinforcements, maybe.
Presets. Chink.
Heading for the grove. I hope the colony is not gonna be longer. Here's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back.
Yoink.
Now onto the grove.
To the grove!
Tonic should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regalla.
Beautiful, ain't it? So beautiful. Heading to that smoke over there.
Alright, here we go.
Drop the energy cell.
Regalla's inside. Hikara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
Bink, bink, bink. What's that? Down with machine.
It's
Is that-
Aloy. She flies on the wings of the 10. The tide has turned. Push through.
It's not so much push through as in push them back.
find her calm. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down!
What?
The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regalla!
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Unk. All right.
It's just beginning.
I wish I could do that.
If you want my blood.
Throwing spear at her knee. I really need to change what I've got currently equipped.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
Ow. Dead. You're totally dead here. Need I need potion on me. Ah, stupid. Here I am trying to get a potion. I have no potions except stamina. All the stamina potion on me. It's useless having all that stamina potion on me when I need health potions on me. I wish there was a limit of how many, of each type that you can have, or at least separate the amount of potions you can have between health and stamina. Right now, all my potions right now are stamina. All of them.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story.
Ow. Ow! I totally dodged that. Hate plasma. Watch this. How? He's got walloped.
Grab this on the go.
Alright, anyway. Why does it seem like it takes me so long to draw that? You know what? Let me... Yep, I really dislike hunter bows, or warrior bows.
The Nora cried tears of salt when they should shed rivers.
Yeah? What do you know about Nora? Ow.
Okay.
Jeez. And bonk.
This is where it ends.
Yeah.
It is.
You die here and now. Here, death greets you.
Let me do my strong attack, Missy. Oh, you mother humperdinck. Stupid.
Is this how you give up your life?
There we go. Finally.
I will tell off. You think you can defeat me? Need more.
What are you weak against? Oh, fire and plasmid. Yeah, go figure. Fortunately, the only thing I've got is fire.
I will rise above.
Jeez, I hate that shit. You can block and I can't. I hate it. Just her blocking me caused me to acquire the plasma covering.
This is all you are? If you offered your blood,
Bloody freaking hell, I hate that shit. Come on, drink the potion. Thank you.
This'll help.
Done.
here I am again, on my knees before.
Now, should I keep her alive?
Go ahead.
Or
Run me
should
through.
I execute her?
Shut your mouth, traitor.
Technically, it's not me executing, but me making the decision. Should she live or should she die?
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
So, anybody have a preference? Should she live?
dangerous,
Should she
alright.
die?
But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
So, decision time. Live or die. This is just, you know, it's not an easy decision to make. But in the end, it's live or die.
You led a rebellion that tore a tribe apart. All for bloodlust and revenge. Maybe the only thing you deserve is to die right here. Or maybe that fury can be directed at the real enemy.
You want to ally with her? How can you even trust her?
Despite all that she's done, she's never been one to break her word.
And will she give it?
I won't beg for my life. Decide.
So, should she live or should she die? If she lives, I get an armor. If she dies, I get her weapon. If she lives, there's some information you can talk to her at some point in time and learn about her rage. But it really doesn't matter. So if you guys don't have a preference, probably just end of real life. I do enjoy the weapon that you get for it, but there is a cutscene that you get when you keep her alive that you don't get otherwise. But yeah, no one has a voice in the matter, so here we go. Your life ends here.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Finally.
Claim your... Didn't get her let her finish.
Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne.
Oh, right. There's some things I wanted to do before I did this, but yeah, well.
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regalla.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
Yeah.
I'll see you back at base.
She's a pretty fun marshal to run into periodically. Her, right there.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regalla's bow. May you always strike true with it.
Thank you.
It's not the greatest bow, but it is one of the better bows. Of the rare variety, or your unique variety. Hoipel. It's not legendary.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Do tell.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Stomp. Flew on the wings of the ten.
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Yep. There's a lot of things I can do.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
I've brought you more of the voices you're collecting.
Another chance to learn about this lost war.
Let's go ahead and grab... You know what? I've got 5 of those, so let me get these other 3. Basically, you get one of each of these. When you buy everything that she's got, then you've pretty much brought her all of them that you can.
More voices saved. Thank you.
Okay. Done with that. I'll talk to you about the rest of that later. If I hadn't already done it.
Greetings, Tamer of Machines.
Greetings, Tamer of Machines. Alright, so after the fight here, there's some people you get a chance to talk with if you want to.
The flame of the desert now flies on the wings of the 10. Will wonders never cease?
I thought you wanted to stay neutral.
In the end, I decided that if you thought Hekara was worth fighting for, then that was good enough for me.
I'm honored.
The honor is mine.
Essentially, if you did a certain side quest for certain people, they'd actually show up here. I don't recall if the person that is up here will show up over here at the battle. Because that's there in our Utaru.
Regalla earned her death. I'm glad you gave it to her.
But she's from the Desert Clan. She's the leader. If you didn't forgot about it. And then Taka. Of course, it would have been the guy that would have been here if it wasn't for the girl.
And so the wings of the 10 found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Jataka.
That may be, but we will always be in your debt.
Yeah. And then there's her, this lady here. You saved her, or helped her out when her village was flooded. I want to know why you're still showing that thing over your head.
The chaplains will preach of this battle for as long as the tribe lives on. The chaplains will preach of this battle for as long as the tribe lives on.
And then if you forgot, Takote.
Takote. Thought you'd be back at the bulwark.
Let it be known that the Sky Clan defended the Grove today, as hopeless a battle as it was, until you flew in on the wings of the 10, that is. We are in your debt.
You fought for your tribe, so your debt is paid.
On your way, then.
He's like, I can't believe him. You gotta talk to me about this.
You've racked up a lot of glory, honor, truth. They shine anew in the charging at an enemy.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there's one who didn't have an opportunity to be here. That's because I didn't come over and do the mission. Where was it? Over here. Falls Edge. There's a mission here. If I had done it, there would have been someone else that would have been here that you could talk to. Specifically the chaplain and the mission that she's currently waiting for me to continue. Alright, okay, what I want to do... Let me just come over here.
There walks Hekaro's champion.
You brought a legend to life.
I did.
Never thought honor and strength. The visions of the
I have too many stamina potions on me. Not over here. There. Alright. Open stash. Thank you. Alright, let's restock stash. Let's come down to here. Inventory. Okay, let's store 3 of those. And let's pull out everything that I can here. What's the other 2 I've got currently? No, 2 of you. You know what? Sort. There we go. Cleanse potion. Yeah, I'll want to keep a couple of those. I should be using that more often. I really need to organize my thing here. Again. Okay.
I know. As soon as I get leave, I'm heading over to train.
Train in the arena.
What for? I'm ready for the next pool.
Okay.
Ice today. That's what the training for. Honor and strength.
Every knock brings a flight, I guess.
Really need to make sure I have more of these equipped. Because these are the good ones, the purple. Is there anything else I want to add in here?
Right. I'm sure that go well.
Shock mines. Shock blasts. Let's go ahead and equip just a couple of these, because I don't usually use these often. Shock and fire. Just go through. Okay, change this to rock. Alright, I think that'll be good. Workshop, please. Workbench, sorry. I did have... Yeah, let me just... There we go. Ammunition. Let's go ahead and just craft all of this up. Anything else? Yes. Should be it. Yes. Traps. Oh, blasting. Do I not have enough of those, or... No, I got some. I probably used some of them on making some of my arrows. I really wish it would pull them out of the storage rather than me having to come back here and restock again and again and again. It's like, ugh. Because the traps are the one thing that would have difficulty crafting on the go. Because it requires so much of the sludge and the volatile sludge. And you can only carry 7, and it requires 3 when you're doing it this way. How much does it require when you're doing it this way? Yeah, it requires 3 here too. It's like, oh man. It's like, how much do I have left in storage? 116. Alright, so I have a bit. Not a lot, but I've got a bit. You don't have anything good for me? No. Suppose you have some decent stuff in here. But, yeah. Let me just clear up some of these question marks, shall I?
That one's changed too.
Did get everything in here, right? No.
It is an honor to witness this.
The visions will guide us.
Should have everything now, right?
She who flies on the
If it
wings
isn't
of the
Regalla's
is
conqueror.
always welcome at this
We owe you
arena.
our thanks, champion.
There's still 4 somewhere. Alright. I did get that unlocked, right? And I don't have anything more for you. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Let our blades seek Regalla
Okay.
together. Good to see you, warrior.
Alright, time for an Easter egg. No, I just getting over here. Okay, one place I want is where was it? Here it is. Sunwing site. There we go. Having trouble spotting it on my map. Alright, there's 3 locations I need to get to. This is the first one I want to go to. Got what which one was the second one? I think it's that one. Campfire. Ooh, yeah. Alright, there's a mission I can do for you guys now, huh? Somewhere up on the mountain over yonder. I can now do that mission. In order to do that, you have to have the ability to override Sunwings. Yeah, don't want to fight you, sir. Okay. So. Those who don't know. This cabin is from a different game. Wahaha. Or is representative of a different game. Inside, you will see...
Carved figure.
What game? Totem of War. A carved figure resembling a powerful war god.
Looks like some kind of war god. Yep.
Alright, where did that stalker go? He was like right there when it approached.
Snow crunch under my boots.
Anyway. Boom. Next. Let us use a fast travel point. Let's use that one. Could just spend a thing on it. Travel pack.
Using frost won't help here.
But what would be? But I don't want to use it. Okay, everything here done? Yes. All right. We are now going to fast travel over yonder. To get totem number 2.
Everything okay?
You don't have anything good for me, huh? Not really. All right. Let's get out of here. Select my mount. Where I want to go is roughly around there. Okay, this one's a bit, I guess, a bit tricky to get. Not hard. It's just the only reason why it's tricky is because either you have to go in very quietly or fight a sunbird, or stormbird rather. Yeah, there's the other chorus right over there. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Really don't want to fight you. Well, if I have to, but I'd rather not. Anyway, totem number 2. Yeah. Yoink.
Some kind of carved figure. Huh. Looks like a boy.
No, thank you. Told you, I don't want to fight you. Haha. Tricky, but doable. Yeah, that Stormbird doesn't usually show up until you get into its area. Then it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show up now, right in front of you now. Right, let's go to this shelter over here. Ah. And now we are going to head on over here. Wahahaha. Get number 3.
You, yes, you.
You have crap for me, sir, and I already own everything you've got. Nothing but crap. All right. It's easier for me to do this if I swam over here, but I really didn't want to swim. Anyway, listen to what Aloy has to say here.
Kind of looks like part of a cauldron. Or maybe a remnant of some kind of temple? Carved figures. One looks tough, the other kind of fussy. Maybe they're brothers.
So, collectibles. Totem of War. Totem of Youth. And Totems of Brotherhood. So there you go. Easter egg. Glad I was able to do it in the order I wanted to. Oh, right. Good work on you, huh? All right, there's also that metal flower right there. Let's go ahead and grab carp, shall we? How many carp do I need? Carp. Come out, wherever you are. Boom. 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 Shouldn't be down there. Should be up here. All right. Shh. There we go. Carp. Probably need the carp skin and not the bone, eh? Where are you? I'm so sorry. Go. How many did I need? Certainly not showing me finding many of these guys. Oh, until now. Heart bone. Carp bone. What is it I'm looking for? It is. Active quest. Yeah, I need 2 carp skin. Oh. And so far, all they're giving me is bone. Come out, bit of you are. Go, give me your skin. Please and thank you. Bone again. Seriously. I need your skin, not your bone. There we go. Finally. Now I need one more. Hopefully I don't need more than that. Because really are giving me a hard time. Give me their skin. Came out, wherever you are. Man, the carp just don't want to show up around here, or show up for me right now. When they do, they want to give me the thing I do not need. Oh, skin? Skin? Bone. Skin. Thank you. All right. Now let's take care of this flower real quick. Hopefully I don't need any more carp. Suppose what I could do. Alright, it's just the 2 left, huh? Looks like I don't need carp right now, but who knows, I might need carp for the next, one of the future, upgrades. Hey, you. That's that. Now. They want bighorn. So, bighorn shall get. Don't find a lot of bighorn around here. There's one, there's two. And then you have a couple of foxes and a pigeon. Pow. Apparently not what I wanted. Another bighorn. Need you to look away, sir. There's 4 of them over here. Or at least 4 of them. And that one is, my way.
Resistant to shock.
Seriously, you're supposed to be going in that circle. See that path? You're supposed to be following it. And here you are just standing here. Are you you're an apex too. You're on my prey. Fine. Crying out loud. Just here for one thing. Ow, I totally dodged that. Go to sleep, sir. You're done. Seriously. I'm here for one thing. This guy. And then they throw all these little pods everywhere. That send off a beacon-like thing. Alright. Give me what I need now. No, it's not what I needed, sir. Right in the face. Yes. 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 Yay. Thank you. Certainly had to work for that one. Sheesh. All right. There we go. Campfire.
A brighter day.
Yeah.
At least I'm trying to help.
One hunter
How?
to another.
By making yourself Karja. By learning to hunt, so I can defend our home, our people. Why should
Oh,
it
this is
matter
where
if
she
I learn
comes
that from a
to.
Karja?
Because they're all poisonous weeds. Mark my words, girl. One day you'll see how Outlanders have nothing to offer but misery. Then you'll realize what a fool you've made of yourself.
What do you know? You're just a bitter old root.
Oh, wow. Are you healed up yet? Yeah, can't talk to her. All right. Upgrade. Zip pouch. Yes, fully upgrade. Nice. Goose feather. Yeah, that one's gonna need a couple of upgrades. Quests, jobs, you please, and thank you.
Good fortune in the wild.
Yeah,
And
thank
look
you.
out.
Wow, clear crossover here. Gotcha. All right. What was I looking for here? It was goose. Goose feather, I believe. Pigeon. You look like a brown rat. I'm a prairie dog. Okay. Oh. Need goose. Prairie dog. Prairie dog. Where be the goose? It lays the golden egg. Pigeon. Owl. Horned sheep. Rabbit. Don't need rabbit, but I had to go hunting rabbit. Owl. Prairie dog. Pigeon. No, that's crow. Rebel soldiers. Crow. Duck. Downriver. Yeah, it's goose feather I'm looking for. Supposed to be somewhere over here. Well, that's the area they want me in, but... Pigeon. Crow. Prairie dog. Stealth operation. Are you kidding me?
We're under attack. Get over
Said.
there, fight on.
Whatever.
We gotta help them. Fight me! Die, Outlander! You hit her! Fight back! My head!
More than your head. Anyway. It totally said, you know, do the takedown. Instead, she swung. Oh well. Just like that last set of arrows. Anyway. Looking for Goose. Goose! Where are you? Oh, there we go. Finally a goose. Another one over there. That one gave me nothing. You, though, look like you're giving me something. But it's not... It's feather I need, not bone. Grab it. Dirty dog. Prairie dog. No, that's owl. Ox. Pigeon. Pigeon. Rabbit. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Or not, get duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose. Give me your feather. Blue? Blue? Yes. Feather. Thank you. Alright. Might as well finish off my pouches since I am almost done with them. And I did a mate stuff I wanted to do today. That was to get some chatting in with companions. Go to Gemini and take care of that. And I went up doing a little bit extra. Let's go here. Yeah. And got you. I need a bass. Stock. That was a lot of stuff I need to restock. You need to restock on everything. Okay. Next. Sheesh. Bass. Way over on the coast. Who would have thunk, huh? Who would have thunk? You're not bass. You're bass, though. Did get him, right? Sounded like I got him, but looked like I did. Doobie-doobie-doo. Beware of the penguin. Not many of you know the commercial that's from. Although I know Moose does. I informed him of it. I told him about it. Ass. Only it's not the skin I want. Probably the bone. See, that one I didn't. It's like I didn't get anything from him. Bone? No? Or did I get it and it's... Go to workbench. Okay. Apparently I got it. Didn't realize it. Swim, 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 Aeoloi. Okay. Let's go there. And, maybe we should take on a, rebel outpost, huh? When I'm done with this. What's next? Oh, fully upgraded. Everything fully upgraded? Everything fully upgraded. Nice. So, let's go to this rebel outpost, shall we? Just gonna make a quick... Actually, you know what? Yoink. Let's fly! Okay. Just drop you off there. No climbing handholds here, huh? Maybe I should have just blown up to the top, huh? Alright. Doing. There we go. Whee! Are you kidding me? Fine, fine.
Falling gently.
I wanted to get the elevation. They didn't want me to have the elevation. Oh, wait. Wait. Can climb this, huh? Okay. Let me climb over there, which is a shame. Whoa. You only want me going up so high. Up over in that direction. Alright. Seriously? There.
Even with Regalla defeated, there's still outposts with rebel holdouts.
Yes. Yes, there are.
Then I'll just send the others running.
Alright. So you. Pink. Level 44 reached. Skill. Let's see. Got one of you mastered. I want one from each thing mastered. In other words, one of the Valor Surges. And I've got one in Infiltrator and one under Trap. So let's look for something under Warrior. Critical Boost. Melee Fight. And Warrior's Vigor. Spear and Warrior Bow damage up. Health gain per spear or Warrior Bow hit. Interesting. Attach a power module to your spear to deal more damage with melee attacks for a limited time. You know what? Let's go ahead and get that one. We will work on that one. That's the big brute of this group. Oh, you're wearing helmet.
Someone's attacking. I knew it. Trouble here.
Weapons out!
I've lost contact.
The rebel leader. Yeah, well, maybe if you can see through walls, maybe you'll spot me.
There's more of us on the way, you know.
You sure about that? Galla's army is done for. And you guys are slowly disappearing.
Oh, and quiet now.
I'm ready for you.
Are you now? Valor isn't very much right now. So I can't do my invisibility thing. Wow, he's sure taking his time losing me. Sometimes it goes pretty fast. This one is going pretty slow. I want to see if I can drop in from above. But in order for me to do that, he's got to not be looking for me at the time.
I'm just making a target of myself out here.
You are, aren't you?
Alright, there go. Looks of that armor. That soldier's the one in charge.
Ah, dang it.
You! Here's our
More intruder!
Oh. How did I get myself stuck in a... like that? Seriously. Ah, son of a... Jesus, H, how do you do that kind of attacking sequence? Just wham, 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 wham. I can barely do anything like that. Of course you're gonna duck right there, right when I go to fire. Can't do diddly squat. There we go. Man, that was a hell of a fight. Didn't help that this tree was like in my way, so I couldn't do a drop down attack. Should have waited until he got farther away. Oh well.
Then I can open that chest with
It certainly did some damage to me and made me use it. Why? It's just one guy and he hit me once and I was down like, I don't know, like 55, 60% of my health was gone. It's like just one hit and he's like, pow, over half my health gone. Wow. Apparently they had a helmet on. That didn't help me any. So it put him on alert a lot faster. Let's see, let's get you. And let us get you. Alright. I think that's everybody looted. Alright. There's another group over there. Oh, hold on. What am I doing that for? That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Go. Rebel outpost. Oh, right. This one has a bunch of traps set up everywhere.
Rebel holdouts still looking for a fight. But if I can get to their leader, the rest will run.
Let's see.
Should save my plasma ammo. Use something else.
Okay. There's the leader. Okay. Who else around here? Can I pop off your helmet? Not if I miss your head. No, I can't. Be able to shoot you in your head, Missy. Person over there.
When I get my hands on you.
You gonna get your hands on me? What's the thing here? Oh, right, they're all locked. There we go. That's the helmet off. Let me just show you with a bit of a zoom in there. Pink. Okay, let's move up here, shall we? I said you gotta be careful, there's traps everywhere. I wonder if I took their helmet off. Sir, do you have a helmet? Maybe. Oh, you got alerted? Okay. Waiting for them to no longer be alerted.
Call out if you see anything.
Seriously.
Over there. You're really jumpy, you know that?
I know where you all are.
All seems quiet.
You're a soldier, eh? And you are a soldier. You're a soldier.
Should use shock ammo.
Someone else way over there. That I can hit them with my bow from here.
They must have run off.
Pink. Rebel fire claw, clamber jaws. Pink. Huh. Leader. Sell you something. So down there's two. There's a claw strider and a couple of clamber jaws. Clamber jaws. And then one person way over there. Yeah. Almost jumped into that. Come on, slide. There we go. It's like, how did he instantly know where I was? I only shot him once. Guess I'm no longer over there. I knew if I could get up to him quietly and one-shot him with my Sonic Spear, I would. For some reason, it seems to know like right where I'm at every time. This time if he shows up, I'll be able to take him out. Or I know I'll be able to take him out. Coming over here, sir? I think he is. Good night. Sleep well, sir. There. Alright, well, you know where I'm at if I shoot you. If I can get his tail, it'd be great. Said I want your tail. There you go. Grab part. You gonna come up here, sir? Looks like I did manage to take off his tail. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be the last place I'll be able to get to today. Hope that these Clabberjaws are instantly targeting me when I hit them once. Usually they, you know, it's like, huh? What? Where? Those guys are like instantly. I know right where you're at. Good, please. Look at that. I took out over half his health. If I hit him in a vital with another one of these arrows, I can finish him off. You have to be looking away from me, though. What I need is on his back. There we go. See that? Yeah. Good job now. I'm supposed to know where I'm at, sir. At least with right shot, I can take him out. One shot. Then it's just the leader and a couple of soldiers. Oh, you saw the downed bot or a machine? Who are you, Lita? Leader, leader, leader. I don't want to shoot this guy just yet. He'll probably get spotted, and he'll know right where I'm at. Look, if he's far enough away and he's looking in the wrong direction, and there's something between you and him. Then yeah, I can do it. Be very, very quiet.
Oh well, at least I checked.
At least you checked.
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge.
Right?
We need more troops, more supplies, more of everything.
Less of you. Shink! Oh, shame I can't do the movement thing to get it into better perspective.
This one's got tags on them too.
I can't believe it.
Pink. Where's this last fella at? There he is. Which way are you looking? Away from me? Let's see if I can do this. Bink!
Area should be safe
now. Oh yeah. That was brilliantly done. Launched myself up. Came down and took him down from above. Sweet. And just in time, too, for me to do quick sweep through and find a place to call it tonight. Okay. Joink, joink, joink. Let's see, anything else around here? No, always disassemble these and acquire their stuff. Question is, where was the other clamberjaw when I took off his tail? Did I pick it up already? Okay. That. Some nice valuables. When you see gold, or gold like that, oh yeah. You know, it's some good valuables in there. Okay, anyone else I didn't? Yeah, there's two people I haven't looted yet. This person here. And that person up yonder. Up on here. Yeah. And loot you. Anything else? Like that. I think, aside from these couple things up here, I'll pretty much be done looting unless I want to grab the remaining traps that are around here. Yoink. Shards and Sparker. 2 shards and a Sparker. What about you? What will I get from you? Metal shards and a Sparker. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting from you, aren't I? A couple of shards and a Sparker. Yep, 2 shards and Sparker. Yep, they don't want to give me anything more than that.
Room on me. I can send it to my stash.
Yep, you know it. Send it to your stash. Alright. Campfire. So where should I set myself up for next week? Already did the races. Already did the, Pitmasters, and already did the all the cauldrons and all the salvages and all the hunting grounds. So all that's left are relic ruins. Rebel outposts. And some side quests. No, and there's some drones flying around somewhere that I need to acquire. And black boxes. You know what? I'm going to put myself here. And I think next week I'm going to work on collecting all of the relics and black boxes that I can. Hopefully everyone enjoyed today's stream. I do appreciate everyone who shows up and watches me. And yeah. Hopefully you all enjoyed what you saw today. Hopefully I will see you soon. And until next time, have yourselves a good one. Goodbye.